What's it like to listen to $1,000 earbuds? Let's find out. Oh, hey there. Hang on. Dave Taylor here, and I'm listening to the Beyerdynamic Xelento remote. These are fantastic headphones. They're so good. As you saw, it's really easy for me to just sort of drift away and just get caught up in my music. There's so much range. There's so much dynamic headroom. There's so much lushness. It's such a full audio sound. I mean, it really feels like I'm sitting in the middle of an orchestra. It's really quite remarkable. Now, these are built on top of what Beyerdynamic calls their Tesla Coil system. And you can get the Tesla system from Beyerdynamic in their bigger ear cup headphones, but this is the first time they've put them into tiny little earbud size. And it's quite a remarkable accomplishment. They don't look like much. I mean, they're pretty and they sell these as jewelry. They're certainly really nice build quality and everything's actual metals and stuff. You can see on this close-up, they're really quite attractive. But it's all about the sound. Let's be fair. Anytime you're buying any high-end audio gear, it's all about the sound. And these sound terrific. Now, they also work with high-res sound, but of course, coming out of my tablet or smartphone or even most stereos or anything, you're not getting actual high-res TM sound. You need specific high-res gear all the way along the chain or a DAC that actually will output high-res sound. It's really kind of a different topic, but suffice to say, even if you don't have a high-res source, these definitely are working just fine. They have an incredible dynamic range of 8 to 48,000 hertz, and I can absolutely tell you that if they'd actually only had 40,000 hertz, I wouldn't have no idea. In fact, if they were only up to 15,000 hertz, that's probably about where my hearing is at this point. But you might have fantastic hearing, or better yet, your dogs might really enjoy these. Seriously, I am not suggesting you let your dogs use these earphones, so please do not try that. My dogs would eat them. That would be bad. It's a real interesting setup because you can actually, it comes with two different wires. So let me just pop this one out and show you. So this is their 1.3 meter wire, and it has the inline 3-button remote that you would hope, and this one works on Android and iPhone. But if you want one that doesn't have this at all, it actually comes with a second wire that you can plug the earbuds into, and then you get a different wired one. Now, they're not wireless, but that's okay with me because I don't need wireless. I just want something that sounds great. And so the cables are also silver plated, so all the connectors and everything are very nice. And it comes with, let me close my tablet, push it out of the way, and I'll show you in the box. It's a very nice box, very nice packaging. It comes with seven sets of silicone ear tips and 3 sets of what they call comply ear tips. And it also has a little cable clip and a carrying case that I'm not a huge fan of. It's almost like a boxy leather, I don't know, it'd be perfect for playing cards actually. But it just feels really big for what you have here. But you might feel differently, and certainly you want to protect these because these are really nice. You don't want to just have these get trashed in your pocket or in your purse or something. Now, the whole thing, what else can I tell you about them? Is that maybe the most important thing, well, you know what? Before we get to the most important thing, can I ask that you click on that subscribe button? Because I sure appreciate when you subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Now, the most important thing, and it's something I didn't realize when I first got them, is that you cannot use these by just putting them in your ear. If you do this, not only do they not stay in very well, but the whole way they're designed to work is now upside down, and it doesn't work. So what you need to do, and it takes a little practice to get the hang of it, is swing the wire around your ear and put it in from the top. So you see how that goes? And it's a little bit weird, you know, the first couple of times you do it, but boy, the difference in sound is absolutely night and day. And, you know, if you're not doing it this way, then you're going to be wondering, how are these any better than my $20 earbuds that came with my smartphone? And the answer is, you're doing it wrong. So make sure 100% of the time that you actually do this over your ear. And then the other tip that I will say, see what I did there, is try different size ear tips, because getting the right size tip makes a massive difference. Now, there's no active noise cancellation, but that gives you a lot of passive noise cancellation, because if it fits your ear canal properly, it tends to close out other sound, and the bass in particular, I've always noticed that the bass goes from like here to way up there, and it just sounds a lot better. So, as I said, these come with a pretty hefty price tag. These are the Beyerdynamic Xelento remote, or Xelento remote, I don't know, maybe that's how they pronounce it. And they are $999 on Amazon or through Beyerdynamic itself. So these are not an informal, casual purchase you pick up over the weekend because you lost your, I don't know, earbuds with your iPod. But if you have the reason and the need and the resources that you can pick up really high-end gear, these are really fantastic. They have just really some of the best sound I've ever heard, not just out of earbuds, but really these are in probably the top 10% of all audio reproducing devices I've ever heard. I really like them, and Beyerdynamic, I am not sending these back, just so we're clear on that. All right, this is Dave Taylor. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll catch you in my next video.